I think it's time to stop dancing around what I do and actually say it clearly and confidently, boldly, because a huge part of my work begins with the nervous system. And I'm sure you may be asking, why is that when I speak about near vision and color vision restoration? Well, let me explain it. Because nervous system regulation isn't just some side piece of my work. It's foundational to the entire process that I've developed. And I want you to hear me on this because I want you to understand the sequence. It's important. Just like a recipe when we're in the kitchen cooking, it matters. The sequence to this matters. And I'm not telling you to just put headphones on immediately and play one of my pinpointed frequency sessions that I've created. No, that's not my process. Because first, we have to create the environment at which you can actually slow down. This is important. The environment matters where you can ground, practice breath work, and experience relaxation through meditation. Where you can listen to a sound bath and feel the sunlight on your skin, allowing your body to experience nature, becoming present in the present moment, getting away from all the constant distractions and overstimulation of the world. You know that feeling. That feeling that you constantly have to be doing something. Because that first stage of my work is really all about shifting your nervous system. This is key to what I do, and I describe it as getting the body ready to receive. Because I'm not just trying to jump directly into one of my frequency sessions with someone while they're still tense and overstimulated, while they're still distracted and operating in fight or flight. We have to shift the state of your nervous system first. And then when that happens, then we introduce one of the more pinpointed frequency sessions that I've personally created and designed. For example, my near vision frequency session that I created it's shown amazing results, real world results with restoring near vision, not just with me, but others. And once the nervous system has shifted, then that's when I move into the near vision session, not before, but after. And the same process applies when working with the color vision restoration session. Shift your nervous system first. This is important. Then listen to the targeted frequency session after. And then, what's very important is repeating the process consistently and then observing what happens over the days, over the weeks. Observe. That's why when you hear me speak about my work, I want you to understand there are two distinct stages. Regulate first, then target second. That's my process. The body has to be ready to receive. And that's why you've heard me speak and bring up nervous system regulation time and time again. Because it's not an afterthought. It's one of the foundations upon which I've designed my work. And that's also why simply hearing one of my pinpointed frequency sessions, like the near vision or one of the others for the eyes, or one of the others that I've created, isn't the complete picture of what I'm doing. My work is about the process because the sequence matters. The environment matters. Your state of your nervous system matters. Your body is a temple. The sound and light around you matters. The vibration matters. And my pinpointed frequency sessions with a sound and vibration, it's similar to vibroacoustics. Because you're not just simply listening to sound through headphones. Depending upon the frequency and intensity, those vibrations can very much be felt internally. And I've been applying this process for over a year and a half now. I've been speaking about it. I've been practicing it myself. Even my own near vision has been restored, and I've witnessed color vision completely being restored. And this has all been done completely outside of the medical system. No glasses, no contacts, no surgery to get these results, no medication. Why wouldn't you be interested? Why wouldn't your curiosity get you thinking and want to try and want to investigate? This is a natural process that's working with our body, with our energy, with the energy around us in the environment. And I've personally experienced changes with my own near vision. And I've observed the same results with a woman who's legally blind without her glasses. And that testimonial video can be found pinned on my page. And I've also witnessed complete color vision changes in her son, who legally is colorblind. He initially scored 1 out of 12. He got 1 right out of 12 on the Ishihara color plate test originally. And then he scored a 12 out of 12, passing it completely just over a month later, about a month and a half later. And this happened last summer. These experiences happen, and these experiences are why I continue to speak about my method and what I've created. I mean, why wouldn't I? Why wouldn't I want to share it with the world and help others? This is who I am. This isn't an act. This is who I am. And I'm going to speak, and I'm going to continue speaking about it boldly and clearly. Because I've been speaking about my work online and in person for some time now. You know, I've created the session. I've built the inner circle. I've taken what I've learned and laid it out step by step so that others can actually follow it and experience the process for themselves. You just gotta show up for you. You're worth it. You know, I'm not just standing here saying, good luck, figure it out yourself. No. I've already created the pathway. And inside of my inner circle, I'm teaching you the process to slow down, to regulate, to ground, to breathe, and to become present, to work with the energy around you so that you can experience this sound environment as well. Shift your nervous system and then move into the targeted frequency work. Regulate first, shift your nervous system, and then the targeted frequency work second. And if you've been wondering why I keep speaking about the nervous system, now you should understand. It's not separate from my frequency work. It's all a part of how I've designed the process. So before you ask me, Nikolai, what frequency do I listen to? I want you to ask yourself, what state is my nervous system in? Ask yourself, am I relaxed? Am I present? Am I rushing through another day? Are you still overstimulated, stressed, or operating in survival mode? Because within the process that I've developed, we don't start with a targeted area first. Patience is a virtue. We start with you, your environment, your state of awareness, your nervous system. We regulate first, and then we address the targeted area second. And in my next video, I'm going to tell you exactly how you can experience this process for yourself. Because I'm not just talking about my work anymore. I'm literally holding the door open for you